Hannah stood being very quiet and well behaved in your ridiculous trousers, which I love. Hey guys, and welcome to this week's Just In. I'm Matt.
And I'm Pete.
And we have for you today Superman Wonder Woman 19, which again is truth orientated. It's part of the whole justice thing. And we have Justice League 42, part 2 of the Darkseid War. This episode's going to be pretty quick for two reasons. One, because we're actually doing a live hangout. The hangout will have been and gone by the time this goes up, because this goes up Sunday. It will mean a bit of a delay in this week's From the Vault, which is supposed to go up today, but we're doing the hangout today, so it'll probably go up tomorrow. And because nothing happened this week in either book. Like, we usually make notes, and I was like, there's no reason to make notes at all. We'll start with this, because this is the more nothing fucking happened book. So, Superman Wonder Woman 19, in which, when we left Diana and Clark, they had just run into the Suicide Squad, and it was like, wow, this is cool, the Suicide Squad, that's great. Even the front cover's great. Harley's got Superman's t-shirt, and she's using the lasso of truth as a skipping rope, so I was like, really can't wait for this. In the whole issue, it is one big fight between them and the Suicide Squad. And it pissed me off because I love the Suicide Squad. Superman is depowered and Wonder Woman's Wonder Woman. And they managed to beat the whole Suicide Squad.
Which just shouldn't happen.
No, it shouldn't happen. I mean, the squads, who do we say we have? Black Manta, Deadshot, Boomerang, Reverse Flash, Harley. Like, they're not shit characters.
Like, Reverse Flash could take both of them out while Superman's depowered.
But like, Superman like catches boomerangs, and Reverse Flash runs at Wonder Woman. She's just like, no. And you're like, okay, great. And I suppose, like, the only really cool thing that comes out of it is the fact that, like, Clark's covered in bullet holes and he's bruised, and Diana's saying how scared she is because he is weaker.
Like, he can actually be hurt by bullets.
But not killed.
No, he's just covered in bruises.
And then
there was, like, special bullets as well that Deadshot made.
Yeah, so it's not like the average bullet can hurt him. He turns up at the president's house, the house of the White House. And it's just like, oh, we've got something to talk about and it's not good, and that's how the issue ends. But literally the whole thing is a big fight, which like they don't even really, it's not like an epic fight either.
No.
Like, they take everybody out pretty easily.
Stupid. Yeah, like Harley's out in one punch.
Yeah, they make everyone look like a fucking clown. Let's put it this way, Black Manta's probably like the fucking toughest guy that they face against. And that's fucking ridiculous.
Yeah.
Because I don't like him.
Why did they put Harley on the front?
I don't know, because most of these have been put in like scenes from the book on the front.
Yeah.
So they put what looked like an awesome scene.
And then just nothing. We get nothing.
Peter Tomasi's writing it. Doug Mankey is drawing it. It's Dark Truth Part 2. I mean, the art's not even anything particularly like special.
Nah.
There's nothing visually good. But I do like Superman Wonder Woman.
I normally do.
I'm going to keep reading it, obviously. Just this felt like a real letdown. But I'd still recommend it because I suppose otherwise you'd have a fucking big... You wouldn't really have that much of a big gap. Because it's basically...
You can just tell someone that he turns up at the White House after getting shot. And that's the entire comic.
So we've got Justice League 42, which is part 2 of the Darkseid War. And again, not a lot happens. I would say more happens in this.
Yeah, more does.
He manages to save Lex after Lex is shot, which I was glad about, because I was like, don't just kill off Lex Luthor.
Yeah, you can't do that.
But they're on Apocalypse, which I was like...
How did they get there?
Yeah. That's not explained.
Not at all.
But we see, like, we just get confirmation, I suppose, that 2 of Darkseid's minions are like, we'll hunt down your daughter and we'll hunt down Marina Black. And he's just like, that's cool.
Yeah,
I guess.
He's all...
I mean, he doesn't really particularly say or do anything.
No, it's really his minions that do all the talking.
Yeah, because obviously there was the big sort of battle going on with the Amazon, who I believe is called Grail.
Yes.
Yeah,
Darkseid's daughter.
Yeah.
Is it Darkseid's daughter?
It's Darkseid's daughter. Darkseid and Marina Black. So the Amazon and Darkseid got together and they made Grail. But fucking everyone still hates Darkseid. Like,
Darkseid's just a dick.
Yeah. Oh yeah, because obviously the Anti-Monitor turned up. He touches down on the Earth.
Didn't he come out of, like, Flash's mouth?
No. Grail came out of Flash's mouth.
Okay.
And then she brought him
and
down.
She brought the Anti-Monitor. That's
and it's like
stupid.
People say like he's the one strong enough. Like we needed the Anti-Monitor. To me, he's kind of being painted as he's not the good guy, but he feels like more of the good guy. Like he's the one we should be cheering for in this war.
Yeah.
When he says I'm desperate, and you're like that's
not something Darkseid would say.
Yeah. When she's like, what are you? Like Darkseid would be like, I'm a god.
Yeah. Then Metron shows up.
Yeah, I mean, Watcher. I suppose Metron's throne is kind of like the Watcher's eyes, and that's where the information's stored. But like the Watcher, like knows all the information because it's in his head, whereas
Metron, it's all in the chair.
Yeah, they say he's like a living Wikipedia because he doesn't know shit. So when Wonder Woman uses the lasso of truth on him, they're like, what's the point? He doesn't know anything. But she's like, well, how do I find out the truth? And he's like, the chair, just take it from me. Who actually takes him off the chair?
She lassos him.
Does she pull him off, does she?
Yeah, she yanks him off.
I find it weird that it's Batman who is the one to just be like, yeah, I'll just go on the throne.
Yeah,
he seems like the guy that would be like, no, that seems dangerous and
You'd think
stupid.
He'd be smarter than that. You'd think Green Lantern would go up there. So then Batman sits on the chair.
They don't really feel like their characters apart from Wonder Woman, because Wonder Woman's still narrating the whole thing, which is so weird.
Yeah.
But I suppose like she is an Amazon, and Grail's an Amazon, and...
But the fight's not even between them. Eventually it's going to be between the Anti-Monitor and Darkseid. I don't know how the Justice League fit into this.
They're just caught in the middle.
Why? I suppose, like, Earth's the battleground, but...
Well, yeah, because they're the defenders of Earth. And Anti-Monitor is a bad guy. Darkseid is a bad guy. Yeah, Anti-Monitor's the bad guy in Crisis on Infinite Earths.
He's not going to be the bad guy, so then...
Yeah, but if you think they're just going to come and fight on Earth, there's going to be a lot of human casualties.
I suppose.
It's like Man of Steel.
I rewatched that film, and I actually quite liked it this time.
Really?
Yeah. Because after seeing the
I just hate the start.
trailer.
I don't give a shit about seeing... To be fair, I find Russell Crowe really fucking boring in all films that he's in.
Yeah. But I rewatched it and I actually enjoyed it more than the first time, so...
Apart from he kills Zod.
Yeah, that was weird.
Yeah. But people were saying there's the theory of like maybe Zod will be used to create some kind of Doomsday monster, and then Doomsday will turn up and they'll be like, shit, we need to kill Doomsday.
That would be good.
Because someone was like, maybe they'll bring Zod back to life. And I was like, no.
Why?
Why would you want to see Zod as the bad guy again? Anyway, Batman sits on the chair, and probably the coolest moment of the book... This, like, I did actually really enjoy this. When he asks what the Joker's name is, and obviously he's given the answer, he now knows who the Joker is. And he's like, that can't be true. Which makes you think, like... It's not some random guy that we've never heard of.
Somebody he knows.
Yeah. And then he just says, I'm a god now. And that's how the issue ends.
Yeah.
Fuck knows where this is going to go. Because that's just another problem to deal with.
It says next, Bat God. Because it's Bat everything.
Fuck knows. This, I enjoyed this. It just threw me off a little bit. Because I was like... In the midst of the Darkseid War, Batman's... Like, are they just going to be like, cool, Batman knows shit, that'll be useful, or are they
I think it's going to be more Batman's gone dark.
But it's the Anti-Monitor's throne, so surely he'd be like, well, I know how it works, so I'll just fucking get him off for you.
Yeah, well, I suppose Wonder Woman could just lasso him off again. Like, he did it with Metron. She did it with Metron.
Yeah, but that's Metron. He's Batman. He's Batman. Because, I mean, you wanted to pick up, like, you've got Attila and Rising that you want to continue to read. Issue 3's out.
Yeah, which I haven't got yet.
I really want to start reading Invader Zim. Because I think it looks cool. But really, as far as, because these are like DC's 2 big events at the moment, and these are 2 of like the newest issues, and I feel they were both quite weak.
Yeah.
And for them both to be weak in the same week, it's not good for DC.
Yeah, the next 2 have to be strong. Like,
they need
really
to step
strong.
up their game as well, as the fact that Secret Wars has gone from being who gives a shit to like, this is fucking
awesome.
amazing. So they need to figure themselves out, really. But yeah, that'll be it for this one, really, guys. If you enjoyed this video and agreed with our views, give it a thumbs up. Comment down below and tell us what you thought of the books of this week. And don't forget to subscribe. We're going to be having more hangouts. And I got loads of other shit. We're going to start doing more Disney Infinity gameplay, filming that and getting that up. There's the Minecraft series going on. There's a lot of shit going on. It's a good time to subscribe. Don't forget to go over to facebook.com/musicninjamat, which is the main hub of my channel, where you can like comments. All the news for it will be up there, and competition news. Competition news is also down in the description below, along with the playlist for comic comments, so you can watch any episode that you like. The hangouts will also be on there. If you have a question for me or for Pete and you want a shout out given to you on the show, then go to @musicninjamat, ask your question and use the hashtag comic comments. Anyway, we better go because I'm supposed to have started this hangout already. So it'll be goodbye from me.
And bye from me.
And we will see you in the next one. Say bye, Hannah.
Bye, Hannah.